The only way you heal from causing harm is to own it and to do something to make amends for what you did. Otherwise, the harm that you caused continues to poison you inside. And in restorative justice, the idea of accountability in restorative justice is taking responsibility and taking action to repair the harm. In the traditional justice system, accountability is taking your punishment. But many people take their punishment and never take responsibility and never do anything active to make things better. In restorative justice, accountability is much more active. You have to take responsibility. You need to do something to put things right again. And Howard Zare has captured this in a wonderful way by looking at the questions that we ask. Howard says, in the current mainstream system, we ask, what law was broken? Who did it? And what shall we do to punish that person for what they did? The victim never enters into those questions at all. And there's no talk about repairing the harm. It's about what do we do to the person who caused the harm. And it focuses on law. Restorative justice asks the question, who was hurt? What are their needs? Whose obligation is it to do something about those needs? Who needs to be involved because they are in some way impacted by what happened or how you're going to resolve it? And what kind of a collaborative process do we use to figure that out? Sometimes I ask people to share an experience in their own life where they caused harm to someone and then they made amends for it. It helps us to remember that we've all done harm to other people, and there are ways to respond to that to get to a better place. So the process engages people in exploring sort of the human struggle in their own lives before moving into talking about what happened. And then you give people the chance to talk about what happened, how were you impacted, what did that feel like, how has it been since then, and then you ask people to talk about what could make this better. What needs to happen for people to be able to move forward in a better way? And you look for where there's agreement about what needs to happen. And it might be some things that the person who committed the crime needs to do, but it might also be some things that his family and friends are going to do to support a process of change. It might be some things that the system is going to offer in terms of treatment. And it might be things that community members are going to do to change community conditions that might have contributed to that crime.